Hey Pisces, welcome to your mid-April Twin Flame Soulmate Love Forecast. I like to let you know when it's really important to be aware of the date. This is not one of those times. It's just a mid-month reading. So whenever you come upon it, if the title speaks to you, if the storyline resonates, then it's very likely your message. It's good for Pisces, Sun and Rising. If it doesn't speak to you, that's okay. You can check out, if you're here as a Pisces Sun, you can check out the video in this series for your rising, or you can look at the Sun and Rising readings for your divine counterpart, which would make you a cross-watcher, which is wonderful. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please consider subscribing. And to those who are returning, we're growing it. It's happening. And your comments and your feedback and your engagement and your interaction with each other is really warming my heart. These are difficult times, so I really love the positive energy and the way everyone is supporting each other and sort of unloading. It's good to sort of offload all the negative energy. So this is a good place to do that, you know, obviously in a caring, gentle way. I mean, we shouldn't be offloading toward yours truly or each other. Feel the need to clarify that sometimes. All right, so I have this spirit animal deck, which is courtesy of those of you who have been so kind to make donations. I'm putting it back into our little community here by purchasing new decks. So what I'm going to do is pull one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine. This is for Pisces. Please. Wants to come through for Pisces. I hope this finds you all well. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Interesting. Hold on. Allergies. My throat's all like scratchy from allergies. My eyes are itchy. So I might do a lot of throat clearing. Turkey Spirit. Masculine, 6 and 1 is 7. Pretty intuitive number. A number of, you know, your connection to your higher self. Very spiritual number. Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace. So obviously this is a card that reminds you to maintain gratitude. This is not the easiest time to be in the energy of gratitude, but it's the most important time to be in the energy of gratitude. So I think that's a great message. Feminine gets card 52. 5 and 2 is 7. We're aligned. We're starting off with a bang here, Pisces. Scarab, Beetle, Spirit. Magic works through you, my dear. Magic works through you. Scarab, Beetle, Spirit. So we have gratitude and magic going on here. I'm all in for that. I'm available for that. Both of you having the number 7 card. I'm pulling one card here for Pisces. This is from the Whispers of Love Oracle. Nice uplifting messages. What wants to come through for Pisces today, please? Well, this feels aligned too. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. So, right, this is the energy of act as if, right? So whenever we set intentions for something that we want, the proper response is to then act like you've got it. Whatever you set your intention for, it's already here. It's already on its way to you. And this feels very much like that. If you long for more love, be more loving, because that attracts to you that which you long for. So like attracts like. It can also be in your personalities here. As I get into this reading, this could mean like attracts like. It could be a Pisces with a Pisces. It could be a water, you know, that your divine counterpart is another water sign. That feels, you know, similar energy, like attracts like. All right, let's go. Here we go. Another new deck, courtesy of our of our beautiful community members and subscribers who make donations. They are received with all the gratitude I can muster, speaking of which. So let's see what we're dealing with here. 9 of Pentacles. So this may be somebody, this is a single person, that if it's identifying a person, it's a single person. But it also is the energy of attraction. It's the energy of, remember, I for those who haven't ever watched me before, if you notice, this figure in the garden has her arm up and there's like a beautiful plumed bird on it. And the whole story of this card is that this woman, I'm just going to say it's a woman because that's what it is an attractor, sets intentions but has no attachment to outcome. So that just sort of attracts to her that which she desires. She doesn't happen to be as lucky in love, but this is the energy of stepping out into the garden. She puts her arm up and this beautiful bird just arrives on her arm as if it was summoned to her. So looking for beauty, she steps into the garden. Looking for connection, she steps into the garden and it comes to her. Everything but the love life. Card of Virgo here too, by the way, FYI. I say that I am a Virgo and I got no love life, so I claim the card. I claim the card. It is what it is. All right, let's see where we go. We're just doing a mid-month reading here, so this is short-term energy. Kind of like a check-in. Wow. Oh my goodness, okay. So, for those who are new, the top row, it's usually my intention that it represents your divine counterpart. If you're here as the Pisces, this is the center row is usually my intention is that it's your energy. And then the bottom row is the connection, the two of you together, how things are sort of rolling out. Past, present, future energy. Doesn't have to be long ago past, it could be last week. That's all, because there's so many of you here, it's up to your storyline. But please feel free to flip these energies around. If you're saying everything works, but I think I'm the top row, that's fine. Just, it does not invalidate the reading. As I said, we have this 9 of Pentacles here. So there's some measure of independence, somebody who's very much making their own way in the world, able to take care of themselves. But they're kind of on their own, very independent. So for this top row, there was some emotional overwhelm in the past that has resulted in the present energy of the end of a painful chapter, 10 of Swords. And I feel that this person is moving toward needing to balance, temper their energy, probably with the counterpart or in another situation. So I almost feel like whoever this is up top could be a Sagittarian, but I'm not getting a clear hit on it. There was something in the past that was kind of dramatic and a little overwhelming, but that is now over or ending. Turn the page. Can't take one more sword. And then moving in the future, there's this temperance, this a return to balance. It is a card of patience. It is also a card of alchemy. See how this angel has the 2 chalices. And the water just goes back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. It's almost like you could turn water into wine or water into liquid silver. See what I'm saying? There's an alchemy to that. There's also a temperance is about literally in cooking. You got to temper the eggs or temper hot chocolate before you put in a cold milk, or you get just a brick. You don't get that nice smooth consistency. So it is about tempering the energies between this person and someone else. Here in the center row, which I think is you, Pisces, we have this 5 of Pentacles, really feeling left out in the cold or somehow unable to access the warmth of the connection. It could also be an abandonment mindset or scarcity, lack mindset, fear of, there could be financial instability here. The only reason why I'm giving you all those options is because right now, this is the energy of moving to calmer waters. So I feel in this connection, there was a lot of instability. You were both called to Answer the call of the connection is what's coming up here in the bottom row. Answering the call of the connection kind of destabilized the two of you, if that makes sense. If it does, put a hell yeah. So I do feel there was some destabilization as there was this awakening, Judgment, Scorpio energy, the awakening to the power of this connection. This is reunion. It's union to begin with. It can be twin flames meeting for the first time. It is second chances in life and in love. It is also a card of forgiveness, so that's always possible here since we do have this Five of Pentacles. There may have been something that went a little sideways where forgiveness was on offer here. But now you're moving to calmer waters, and this person, end of a painful chapter. And I kind of love that because in the connection, we have unconditional love. The energy, the divine feminine shows up with unconditional love. This is Taurus and Libra, earth and air. Really beautiful energy in the connection right now. So this feels gentle and full of grace. There feels like there's some ease coming in. I do feel whoever this is up here needs to invest a little more time to regain that sense of balance of their energy. Meaning don't run too hot, don't run too cold. But here, this center row, Pisces, there is going to be a turning the back on the drama, okay? Sometimes the Eight of Cups is about walking away. It can be someone walking away from you, but normally it's whoever this is, it would be them walking away. It could also just be turning your back on drama, turning your back on emotional entanglement, and it can be going in search of. What are you going in search of? Well, if you got 8 cups here, and if you notice there's a hole here and a hole here where the two of cups would go, because 8, 2 is 10. And if you're looking for the 10 of cups, when I say if you're looking for it, you have to go find the soulmate. So I do feel there's an energy here of potentially a little bit of a solitary journey in search of that 2 of cups. Now the 2 of cups can be in this connection, but I feel like if that's the case, then you're really just, you're waiting to return with the 2 of cups to make the 10. I know, that's my crazy little interpretation, but the universe says I'm right. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, yes, what she said. It's a card of victory. It's enlightenment. It is a divine gift of insight, clarity, everything that's coming here. Look, Judgment, Empress, Ace of Swords. Very powerful in the connection. In the extended, I'm going to use this exact same deck, and I'm going to pull a message to the feminine from the masculine, a message from the masculine to the feminine, feminine to the masculine. I always get that part messed up. Energetic, like what aren't you saying, but that you're trying to communicate. Also, I'll be pulling a card, a message to you from Spirit, your higher self, the universe. That can come through as advice. It can come through as your next best step. It could come through as a warning or confirmation or just something that answers something here that we didn't clarify properly or at all. And then the last card, of course, will be the outcome, what might unfold next, and timing, if it's an issue, will show up there. The link to that is below. Please note the extendeds are large files that you're purchasing. They are not Vimeo. I don't use Vimeo. So you have to download them onto a computer. They do not play on your cell phone or a tablet. They can, but it's very tricky to get it to do that. So please just FYI. Link is below. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. What say you? So I feel that this person could be Virgo energy, as I said, but doesn't have to be. This person is kind of fed up with being single or fed up with the independent thing, like on their last leg, ready to pack it in. 9 of Wands, hasn't really quite given up yet, but it's been a rough road. And yes, going on that solitary journey. There's more Virgo. I really see a Virgo in this picture, Pisces, or someone with a lot of Virgo energy in their chart. Definitely going on a very solitary journey here. The Hermit is the guide, spiritual guide, very wise. This is a journey for inner growth and wisdom. But I love that. And it's about, listen, it's about this. It's about, this will all happen in divine time. I know it's not the wheel, but the Hermit is also Chronos, or Father Time. And so there's an energy here of, it's going to take as long as it's going to take. So you're just going to have to persevere. We have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. What was that about? Well, whatever it was, it really took this person and shut down all forward motion. Eight of Swords, blocked energy, possibly so overwhelmed that they started to overthink things, not seeing their way clear, not ready to step into, see if she takes one step forward, she goes into water. Those are her feelings. Not really ready to step too deeply into the feelings, but they're already in emotional overwhelm. So they're trying to think their way out of it, but they're too emotional, and it's all about a new path. Two of Wands, looking at the paths, but this person was looking at the paths before them and making a choice, albeit very slowly. Knight of Pentacles underneath. So wanting to take forward action, but, you know, wanting to be very responsible about it, very reliable and practical, grounded, having a plan. The Knight of Pentacles is about having a plan. So now they're in the energy of this Ten of Swords. What's the Ten of Swords about, please? For our... Yeah, an end to the conflict, the chaos, the... One more on that. So there was a lot of sort of more stuck energy, but we have conflict here in the Five of Wands. That's kind of conflict that was coming at this person that has come to an end. They had to make, again, there was some indecision, which way do I go? Which path do I choose? That's what was causing all the overwhelm and the Eight of Swords stuck energy, kind of overthinking things. This Two of Swords is saying, shutting out all the noise. Like, you got to all stop chirping at me, and really going within to get the clarity. That's what was happening here. And then, yeah, possibly standing up for themselves here. And just saying, yeah, enough. I'm done. Ten of Swords. End of a painful chapter, not playing this game anymore. And then moving forward, we have Temperance. I would say they would need to temper their energies here. They just want to get out of Dodge. Back to square one. Holy Hannah. Oh my gosh, okay. And I'm going to take this King of Swords because he's come out in other Pisces readings in the past, so I feel it's kind of important. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy. It's air, but the King of Swords is someone who lives by a code. This is a code of honor, integrity, character, discipline. They are usually people who are found in career, jobs like the military, law enforcement, judges, lawyers, homeland security, all that kind of stuff, right? So when I look at the King of Swords, I feel that this is someone who's trying to be very strategic, clear-headed, and coming forward in honesty and integrity with character, truth, living by their own code in their life. That's under the deck. The reason why I'm pulling it out is because I see this Four of Wands here. I see my little 1111 twin flame soulmate card. And I feel that that's connected to this King of Swords. Don't ask me why. It's just a feeling. So you say Temperance. What's the Temperance about? It is about balancing the energies. Yes, it is about being patient too. So remember I said, it's a card of patience. This person wants to get the heck out of whatever was going on here. Choosing a new path. So that Seven of Swords can sometimes be, it's the liar, cheater, stealer card. But in this case, that's not what I'm feeling. What I'm feeling is this is someone who's literally, running for their lives, and it's very overwhelming. So many things to consider. That Seven of Cups is like, I've got to process all these emotions and I got to deal with each of these things. So I do feel that this is someone who, while the conflict is basically over and they're standing up for themselves now, when they move forward and they try to get out of Dodge, it might be a lot. And so they're just, and they're going to move toward the twin flame. This is life partnership. They're going to move toward that energy with honor and integrity. They want to do things the right way. There, got that out. So 5 of Pentacles here for a beautiful center row, which I think is you, Pisces, but you can feel free to flip it around if you need to. 5 of Pentacles. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarian energy. So I do feel that there's for some of you, there may be a divorce involved. I kind of feel that this may be some concerns. This is past. So it could be happening now if you're on a different timeline. But for many of you, this is recent past, some financial instability, and just sort of letting go of the wheel and understanding that, that cycle will be completed, endings and new beginnings. So we have the wheel as sort of destiny is in control. If you let go of all this, don't worry about it. There's enough for everyone. And there's going to be a reset. I do feel that this is, there may be someone who's concerned about their financial picture if they're going through a divorce. The Justice card, the card of Libra, is about balance and fairness. Yes, absolutely. But for some of you, not all of you, it may involve a legal process like a divorce or like a settlement of some kind that would reverse the bad fortune here. That 5 of Pentacles is ill fortune. It can be financial insecurity. It can be financial loss or a setback. And I feel like the wheel is moving forward, and that is going to come to completion by way of some kind of formalized process. This is for some of you, not all of you. For others of you, it's this energy of feeling shut out or ghosted. That's going to come full circle, and you will feel a sense of fairness and balance being restored. That's what you're after, because it's under the deck. You're after the balance and fairness. There is going to be an ending and a new beginning. So I do feel, and now you're moving on to smoother, calmer waters anyway. 6 of Swords. So it could be either scenario, depending on who you are. Yeah, moving to smoother water, and there's that darn 10 of Cups. I love it. I'm going to rearrange these for a moment, because I can see I'm headed toward running out of table space. So yeah, we've got, this is what it's all about. Moving to calmer waters, happily ever after. This is the pinnacle of emotional contentment. And it's what I was referring to when I thought about this 8 of Cups, right? Going in search of the 2, the soulmate, the twin, to bring it back to make it 10. That's what I was referring to. So let's see the 8 of Cups in the future. Yeah, I feel you're moving to smoother water in search of that 10 of Cups. Or to... I'll just stop talking. Yeah, it's universe says, yeah, you were okay. You were on the right track. Yeah, looking for the insight, the wisdom. It's a divine gift that this I feel it's you, Pisces, that you're in search of. It's this divine gift of wisdom you're going off to find. No more drama. Turn your back on the drama. Exactly. End of a painful chapter. A lot of mirroring here. That feels very good to me. And maybe a fresh start. little Page of Pentacles underneath. You're not looking for skywriting. You're just interested in a fresh start. Let me get back on my feet after whatever this is here. In the connection, judgment in the past. But you didn't really take action on it, you guys. There was, I'm reading for the connection now. Pull back. Energy of Hanged Man, Pisces energy is about trying to look at the situation from a new perspective or with new eyes. Delaying gratification, waiting for enlightenment, see how there's a little halo around his head, sort of really going within. It's self-imposed. You're not being hung up by some other outside process. This is a choice the two of you are making, whether you know it or not, is to delay gratification of reuniting before you move forward. So I do feel that there's a delay, but there's a shift. There's a desire to move to calmer waters. What I mean by the calmer water is 6 of Swords. Swords is mental energy. 6s are about balance. So it really is about balancing your mental energy and making it calmer and smoother, which feels really like it's necessary. But that was in the past, and now we have the 10 of Swords and the 6 of Swords in the present with this Empress. Show me the Empress, please. Unconditional love here in this connection. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Life partner material here we have, and very, very much in keeping with more of the masculine energy. So we have feminine and masculine showing up here. There's some fear, though, around this connection. The Moon. More Pisces energy. And the Lovers, Gemini. Yeah, some fears because a choice needs to be made. This is present energy, so I kind of feel that you may both be afraid to take that step to make the choice to answer the call of the connection. There's been some resistance around that. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords moving forward. I feel this is insight coming from okay. All right. Chariot underneath, and I'm going to take all 3 of these. 6 of Wands, reconciliation, and the Magician. So underneath the deck is just sort of what you're not really focused on right now, but it's all there bubbling up underneath. But I feel like going forward, there's this flash of insight, wisdom or knowledge, some information that comes in to kind of provide clarity. And I feel what it does is it causes the two of you to reassess, to kind of pull back. This is stuck energy. The 4 of Pentacles is kind of guarded. So I do feel there's some guarded energy that whatever's revealed may cause one or both of you to feel that you need to guard yourself and be patient. Allow things to roll out organically. 7 of Pentacles. That card comes up for you a lot, Pisces. Just FYI, if you haven't been watching the Pisces readings, it comes up all the time. So being patient, this is 4 of Pentacles is a little bit of stuck energy because it's guarded, so it's not open and flowing. I feel whatever this insight is, whatever this Ace of Swords is about, is going to cause a pullback and patience, more patience before you move forward. Here's a card of Cancer. Chariot. Before you move forward, there will be patience, but then you will move forward toward reconciliation here. This is peace, truce, a return of someone from the past. And you have all the tools you guys need to manifest that which you want with that which you want. I'm really struggling to find the words today. So beautiful Pisces, if this speaks to you, the link to the extended is below. I'll be there in a minute. Otherwise, Please stay well and healthy. I'm holding you in the energy of good health, safety, and protection for you and those you love. Also, feel free to join us in the Priestess Lounge. There's also a link below for that. It is a private Facebook group. I do live readings. We talk about really wonderful stuff over there. Please click that link. It's one question, check a box, you're in. Would love to have your energy there. A lot of Pisces in that group, by the way. Anyway, good to see you. Stay well, and I'll see you on a future reading or over on the other side. Take care. Bye.